Good afternoon, Shawnee Mountains Garage. It's the middle of January and I'm running errands in the LS Swap Dodge. It's a great day. Happy YouTube-aversary. 1 year today. This is my 91st video. I'll be back to talk to you after I run some errands. So later in this video I'm going to tell you about a Christmas Eve story where I ran to the hardware store right before they closed and decided to take this quiet 2-lane road on the way back. And I was kind of hustling through here having fun. We'll just call this the scene of the crime where the chain of events started, this sharp corner right here. And then things went down from there. But I was just setting up for this nice set of twisties. You know, it's kind of fun. Anything over a quarter throttle in the old Dodge is what you get. All I can think of is that stock, thin, intermediate clutch snap ring slapping the lugs in the case. She got second gear rubber every time. It had already been a couple years that I had watched YouTube at night almost exclusively, and I didn't watch a lot of TV anymore. And I remember eating lunch a year ago today, thinking to myself, why don't I start my own channel? So I went outside and shot my first video. It's not very good. I talk straight at the camera for 28 minutes. I don't talk straight to anybody in my entire life. Never have, never will for 28 minutes. But that day I did. And it shows. I can't say my videos have gotten any better, but I've said that before. But I'm going to give it another year, see what happens. It's hard to become adjusted to hearing your voice on camera and watching yourself. You find out you have odd tics you didn't know you had. Sometimes you move your head too much. You make weird clicking noises with your mouth. You don't do that in real life, at least you don't think you do. I didn't know I had an accent. People have brought it to my attention that I have an accent. The first time I became aware of accents, other than watching the Dukes of Hazzard, I became friends with a guy that was going to the trade school down the street from my parents' house. He was from Mullica Hill, New Jersey, and I couldn't understand the word he said. Maybe he was influencing me, and now I sound like he does. But everybody has an accent, apparently, depending on where you live in this country or the world. As promised, I'm going to give away a couple items to celebrate 1 year of almost meeting my goals. I think at lunchtime I was at like 950 something subscribers. I was hoping for 1,000 in the first year and hoping for 4,000 watch hours, and I'm just under 2,000, so I got a ways to go. But that's here nor there. I'm going to keep going. 91 videos. This is the 91st video this year. I only planned on shooting 50-ish. So let's get on with the story about the giveaway. First, we got to start with the orange car. 3rd gen Camaro. My second real race car. Another day, I'll tell the story about the car itself and all the details about the engine, transmission, and how we did. Today we're just talking about the operation. By the time we rolled into the track, it took me 8 or 9 years. We now had an old motorhome, a brand new trailer, and a car that would run 7 seconds. So we could compete in the top sportsman division. There was 2 back-to-back races every month during the summertime. And of course, at the time, IHRA national event at New England Dragway. We like to invite other people, friends. It was an open invitation for anybody that wanted to show up. And we immediately made them crew members. We had t-shirts that we sold, but of course we'd give it to the people that helped. And we also had orange crew shirts for anybody that came up to the starting line. And there was no way to have enough names on them. So we just could put fake names on them. If you could think of a funny name, we probably had it on the tag, and you became that person for the day. That's how we would address you, and you'd be given a job. And while it's not the textbook way to go racing seriously, it made it a lot more fun. We always ate well. We'd all guess at because top sportsman racing, you still have to dial in. So instead of being scientific and having a weather station that pages you in the staging lanes and suggests what you should put for an ET, we just lick our finger and take a guess. And we did okay. So I put almost as much thought into the giveaway today as I did the day I started my YouTube channel a year ago. I just decided to do it. Actually, I probably put more thought into the giveaway. Earlier in the video, I showed you the shot corner. That started the chain of events, Christmas Eve 2018. And I told the entire story at the end of the powered bead roller video. I ended up covered in paint. So to win the first shirt, which is a nice, brand new Mountain Thunder Racing, that was the name of our racing team. I only have large, so I hope you like large size. If you can tell me in the comments on this video, the first one to tell me what color paint I got covered in Christmas Eve 2018. And again, the whole story's at the end of the powered bead roller video. So this shouldn't be that hard to crack the code. I'll send you this shirt. I'll determine who was the first one to respond with the right answer, and I'll send it to you free of charge. So that's part one of the giveaway, and that happens immediately. The next one, we only need like 50 more subscribers for me to hit 1,000. So I'm going to somehow keep track of that, and if whoever is the 1,000th subscriber is going to get a Mountain Thunder Racing t-shirt, size large, and one of the actual crew t-shirts. You can be Axel, spelled like the name, not the part that goes on your rear end. It's large, but it's pretty big. I used to wear them. It's brand new, I think, or it smells really good. And I'll send you this and the t-shirt if you're the 1,000th subscriber. I have trouble saying that. So I'll close this video with just a couple quick details about the car. It was built by Chris Alston in California. It's the twin to the LAPD racing team blown Camaro. I'll put a picture of that at the end. Allegedly, mine was built on the jig next to it at the same time, and I've been told you can see it in the background in some of the pictures. I've never seen it myself. I did, however, trace the history of the car when I got it, and it was built as a 500-inch pro stock car. It was a nice car in its day. It had all chrome suspension, state of the art in the 80s. It was sold, that guy lost it in divorce, I guess, the original guy that had it built. I don't know his name. I do know I talked to the guy that owned it in Chicago and raced it as a 500-inch pro stocker. And then it set, as a lot of these do. It went to a guy on Rhode Island, and this was the dawn of Pro Mod, right around 1990. And he took it to Dan Page Race Cars, a local chassis shop, and they put the picnic table rear wing and dual chute mounts and did some mods to it. I always wished it looked more like a stock Camaro, but it's the way I got it. It was in my price range. I completely rebuilt it and put the 572 and the 5-speed Lenco that I collected up to that point. A story for another day, but that's the basics of the car. So like and subscribe, please. Thank you for 1 year. I've met a lot of cool people, like I mentioned in the last video. And we'll see what this year brings. So I'm going to keep posting videos as they pop up in my head. And I'll talk to you 1 year from today, and we'll see how we're doing. Well, I'll see you a lot before that, but you know. Here's me and my accent and my weird tics and my strange voice saying I'll catch you next time.